Let's play a game. Tell me something you don't want me to know.
I hate this.
Okay.
Put all our hopes of finding happiness through someone else.
Yeah.
Girl, you all digmatized and I haven't even seen this dude.
What's going on?
I'm gonna tell you, but you're gonna freak out.
The first question is, what appealed to you about doing Fresh? Because it's something very fresh when it comes to this genre.
Yeah, I think that it's exactly that. Really, it was definitely unique. I'd never read anything like it, and I think, I was like, gosh, this is really a sort of wild, crazy, ambitious film, and I'd love to be involved.
How did the two of you think about how it played with the horror genre and the thriller genre?
I'm not quite sure, to be honest. I mean, one thing we would have loved to have seen is how an audience takes this in the theater, and obviously we won't really be able to do that, but we did see test screenings and we got to see kind of audience's reaction to this. So obviously the horror elements are there, but this is an unconventional sort of horror film. It really does live more like a social thriller in a way, and we didn't even think of it as a horror movie. I think we were just trying to keep it as grounded as we could so that it can get people involved and committed for the ride.
Certainly, people of a certain age, I'm going to put myself in that, are going to have a bit of a smile with the Richard Marx, as well as Obsession. Sebastian, Daisy, did the two of you have any say over the musical choices in this movie?
I'm going to take credit for Richard Marx.
You should.
Because I was listening to Richard Marx and I said, what about this song? And I was in rehearsal, and then we sort of started doing this.
Doing the little...
And then at one point, Mimi was like, actually, that song would be great. And then but Mimi had like a playlist of 30, 50 different 80s songs that we were all listening to and circulating.
So Daisy, did you say, wait a sec, who's Richard Marx?
Well, I actually love 80s music. I've been a big fan. Like, it seems to be my genre. So I did know some of them, but like, we had like one rehearsal.
I told Daisy yesterday I'm going to be 40 in August. So. Bartender. Anyway.
The two of you probably are getting asked about horrible dates, worst dates you've ever been on, but I'm going to try and do something a little different. What's the worst pickup line that anyone has ever tried out on the two of you?
Oh goodness.
No, there have been some. Too bad. We're going to run out of time.
I know, I can't think off the top of my head.
Yeah.
There was a really good one that I got Instagram DM'd the other day, and it was a pun about spell check, but I can't remember it, but it was really funny. That was probably...
Wow, I would have thought, well, maybe someone asked this question. I guess not.
That's a great question.
Good one. Yeah. Damn it.
Cotton candy grapes is not bad. I mean, but I haven't tried anything in over 20 years, so I'm out of the game for a long time.
Because it doesn't even like read like a pickup line at first. It's sort of
that's why it's good.
Weirdly, and it's that thing where you kind of go, wait, I haven't tried that, but then do I try it? Do I guess, then you're in.
I'm going to try it out on someone.
You're going to try it out, yeah.
Do you live around here? Because I live on aisle 6. That was terrible.
Was kind of terrible.
At least they're not in like, the medical aisle where someone's like, do you use these Band-Aids?
Yeah, have you ever tried spot cream?
Sebastian, huge departure from Tommy Lee. You and I just spoke a month ago about that. How have you sort of navigated this? We spoke a year ago for Falcon and the Winter Soldier, then Tommy Lee. You had the 355 in there as well. Are you consciously going out and trying to just do radically different things every time?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I think part of this is just sort of keeping oneself on your feet, and sometimes that means sort of like you read something and it scares you, or it's so different or it's so out there and that's usually a good sign to me, because I think I'm definitely worried about being too comfortable in terms of just because it's easy to sort of fall into a thing that you just do. But as long as there's a question there or something that the filmmaker or is exploring or has a vision for, and then you've got people you want to work with who are great, who are in the project as well, then it all influences that decision.
Daisy, what was it like for you to become a star, I guess, in the pandemic?
Well, yeah, well, even that as a concept's a strange, like that's a strange thing to think about. I mean, I don't know. I feel like the pandemic was just such a surreal time for all of us. So it's kind of, it's just been, I guess, yeah, surreal. The whole experience, the whole last 2 years. Yeah.
Okay, real quick before I let you go, Sebastian, your favorite MCU project from 2021?
It was WandaVision. That one still sticks in my mind, to be honest. I mean, I got some catching up to do on a couple recent ones. I still haven't seen that Spider-Man. I'm very ashamed to say.
I haven't either.
What? It's like you're the only
But
person
now I know
left.
that I know who's in it. You know, yeah, I'm the only person. Well, you know, that's the problem. Always the last behind.
It's about giving yourself over to somebody, becoming one forever. That's love.